loudmouth right-wingers? Any place there's goofy left-wingers. We went to the goofiest left-wing city on earth, Berkeley, California, where the two sides were protesting and counter-protesting.
8:48. Almost forgot my moo juice.
I'm Pan, and this is my partner, Teller. Yep, we're the guys who tear things the fuck down and never build things the fuck up.
Hey, Morgan, Chairman.
Working at a Marine recruiting center.
You better listen to something good. We love our troops and we are supporting them, and they are coming home in victory despite the lies and the slander that you have created.
Melanie Morgan, Chairman, Move America Forward, the largest pro-troops organization in the country, with a message for Code Pink. Get dressed, put on some clothes, stop acting like prostitutes, and get a job. Thank you.
Can you do a shorter version, Melanie?
Melanie Morgan, Chairman, Move America Forward. We're big, really big. 1 million members. Don't forget it.
Don't try to be funny. One more time, short and simple.
Melanie Morgan, Chairman, Move America Forward.
Better. We followed Melanie to conservative radio station KSFO in San Francisco, where she was hosting a talk show.
We're not going to let an organization like Code Pink, which has had over $600,000 that they have contributed to the families of the insurgents in Iraq. These people...
Okay, not quite true, but she's clearly angry. Maybe we can calm her down with some questions.
What is Moving America Forward?
It's Move America Forward.
Move America Forward.
Ooh, better get it right this time. She seems a little mean.
What is Move Forward America?
Move America Forward is an organization that supports our troops and their mission. We wish for victory for our troops and our soldiers.
So the people at MAF support our troops. Well, we all support our troops. What are you so pissed off at? After all, everyone wants peace, or I'll be a monkey's uncle and give you $1 million.
What I want to make clear is that there is a blame America first element to our society right now. These people will always blame America for our problems. We don't think that's true.
Iraq for Iraq!
Let's head back to the LA Peace Rally and see if we can find one of these blame America first elements.
Are we ready to march?
Here's a guy in a red t-shirt. That's one bad laundry day away from pink.
Bunch of red t-shirts. We will be marching in the color of red, the color of anger, and the color of blood, because that is what's happening in Iraq.
Today, the Answer Coalition is protesting against the war. Carlos Alvarez, representative for the Answer Coalition. It's a simple demand. It's End the War Now.
Oh yeah, just like on those signs. I can read upside down. It's a gift I have. Answer stands for Act Now to Stop War and End Racism. Why end racism? Well, answer didn't have the same punch. The Answer Coalition was formed right after the September 11th terrorist attack to try to prevent the Bush administration from going to war. And we know how well that worked. Since then, the group has held dozens of events across the country.
Hell we won't go.
At this answer protest in Los Angeles, almost 10,000 people showed up. We're surprised there wasn't more. Teller says he'll dance a jig and eat his shorts if anyone in the U.S. isn't pro-peace. So Carlos, tell us how putting on a red t-shirt and marching with signs will stop a war.
We don't think that one demonstration will stop a war.
Well, you've proven that theory.
We want to build an independent people's movement and to be able to build a society that's based on sharing the resources.
Sharing the resources? What does that have to do with stopping war or ending racism? It can't possibly mean socialism, can he?
There is a socialist group within our coalition.
Fuck. Socialism doesn't stop war, comrade. Remember the USSR and socialist group within your coalition? That's Orwellian newspeak. Your website says the Party for Socialism and Liberation is on your steering committee. And really, you couldn't find posters of anyone more peace-loving than Malcolm X or Che Guevara? Maybe your local head shop is sold out of posters of Martin Luther King Jr. and Gandhi. We think you should change your name to Asholic Nimrod Socialist WADs and end racism.
The activities of so-called peace groups like Code Pink and Answers are not responsible for spreading peace around the world. My name is Dan Griswold. I'm the director of the Center for Trade Policy Studies at the Cato Institute in Washington, D.C. I think they're being impractical in the sense that they oppose capitalism and free markets. This is a huge mistake.
Huh. Is that true, red shirt guy?
Free trade hurts world peace because free trade is not free, first of all. It's unfair trade based on U.S. corporate interests.
So what? Grocery shopping is based on your dining interests. Is that evil? Free trade is doing a lot more for peace than socialism has ever done. Hitler called himself a socialist. And you know, he wasn't a first-rate peacemaker.
We won't go. We won't die for Texas. Go.
In fact, to the extent that these groups, which tend to be on the left, oppose free trade and free markets, they're actually working against peace because they're undermining one of the most powerful forces in the world today for promoting peace. Free trade and globalization are knitting countries together and making war less likely.
We can't wait any longer. The secret to world peace is money, trade, financial interdependence. We know from 32 years of experience. If I chopped this axe into Teller's brain, it would feel satisfying. But then I've got no Penn and Teller show. If Teller got for you that chainsaw, he's got no show either. And no show means no paycheck. And no paycheck means no Chateaubriand. And no fancy birthday parties for my children. So for the sake of a good life, we've learned not to act in our anger. Peace is not love, it's something stronger. It's business. For 800 years, the French and the English have made war about every 20 minutes. Now they're both trading the European Union. That's complete, no-kidding free trade. They still pretty much despise each other, and for good reason, but they've stopped trying to cut each other's eyes out. They'd rather have the good life. Let's visit Code Pink headquarters in Washington, D.C. Ooh, yum, yum, yum. It's potluck night. Hey, what's in there? Enchiladas? What the fuck? No Jell-O salad? No Jell-O salad, no peace. This headquarters looks like some kind of party house. There must be some point to these potlucks. I mean, other than middle-aged carb loading. Let's ask the woman with the construction paper crown.
So we have a potluck every Wednesday, and we invite all the people that we meet at the different actions around the congressional halls to come to the Code Pink House and meet us and get involved and maybe come to Congress with us.
Not only are they going to Congress, they're going to the office of Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, who they believe is not doing enough to end the war in Iraq. And what will they do when they get there?
So tomorrow, we're going to go to her office, and we are going to pray for peace, but we're also going to pray for Pelosi to get some done. To find
Pray? Fuck that shit. After several thousand years of prayer, it's clearly not working. Is praying all you come up with?
Well, I was thinking, why not have an exorcist show up and try